So that's now recording. Press the centre one there. Oh, you wouldn't have had that on your last van?
No.
Obviously, I don't know if you're aware of what it is there for and what it does.
Brakes each wheel, doesn't it, to stabilise?
Yeah, what it actually does, it just brakes both wheels at the same time,
yeah,
up to about 7 seconds. So if it does detect a bit of movement,
yeah,
it will apply the brakes slowly. So imagine your van and your car roughly at that angle. What it does, it slows the caravan down, and then the car just pulls it straight. So it's simple, straightforward system.
Yeah.
It's got indicator light here. So when you connect the electrics to your car, it will then do a manual self-test, and a green light or a green flashing light will come up on there. Yeah. Okay. So that says solid green says it has done its full test. A flashing green says it hasn't quite done its full test. But normally you pull about 100 yards down the road, that just completes it, and it'll go solid.
Okay.
Okay. If it's got a red light, okay, that means there's a problem, obviously. But what you can do is just pull the electrics out of your car, give it a few seconds to reset, and it should reset. With a solid red light, it hasn't applied the brakes. Okay, so you can still drive with it on a solid red light, but obviously the system won't be working. Okay. So you'd just be back to how you normally would have been in your previous van. If it's flashing red light, there's a possibility it's applied the brakes. So don't move it. Obviously you need to check to see if it has applied the brakes. Try again, try and take the electrics out and put it back in again, see if that resets it. It may do, may not. But if it's still flashing, the likelihood are you're not going to be able to move. And the only way is either get some technician out or whatever, or there's the possibility of disconnecting the actuating bar that pushes the brakes on and off. Okay. That's the only other way, is undoing that, undoing the nut and taking that bar out.
I could do that.
Yeah, okay.
Find out where the bar is.
Yeah, it's very safe.
Right, okay.
Goody.
Yeah.
Right, control panel's asleep at the moment. I'll press any button, it'll light it up to show you what's running. 240 is connected. Yeah. Leisure battery is connected. Yeah. And water pump is on. Okay. If I press the view levels, that will just show you leisure battery, the condition of. Yeah. Obviously it's running at 14 volts because it's got running for the charger at the moment. Okay, so switch your 12 volt systems on, just press the power button. That switches the 12 volt system on and off. Okay? Yeah. Right, so first thing we need to do, if you're aware of, it heats the air and boils, and doesn't boil the water obviously, but it warms it up, yeah. Okay, so that's all in one unit in the corner. Your drain, which is probably something similar to what you've had previously, is that one there.
Yeah, exactly.
So yes.
So in the winter, make sure you drain that out.
Yeah.
Obviously lift it up and that lets the water drop out. Open the taps to centre on all of them, and it should drain out. Run the pump for a few seconds, so make sure it pushes water out the pump as well. Okay, while we're here, obviously got the consumer unit, heating and hot water switch. Okay, so that's the isolating for the electric on the heating, on the hot water, and the heating obviously. Charger switch. Okay, so if you want to charge your battery, you can leave that on all the time. As soon as you plug 240 in, it will start charging your battery.
Yeah. Right.
Reverse polarity, that's a light. If you go on the continent, obviously they wire things slightly differently than us. What you need to do is when you plug your electrics in, just come in and have a look. If that is lit, it obviously is reversed, and you need an adapter to operate off their electrics. Okay, 240 trips. Okay, you've got an info note there to see what they're connected to. Obviously 12 volt fuses as well, again that side. Then you've got a system shutdown button, so when you're in storage or you're not using it, you can switch there and that shuts all your 12 volt system down. Okay? So it protects your battery, especially for your motor mover as well. Obviously you want to keep that battery up. And that is your battery charger there. Okay? Right, what we'll do, obviously, to switch it on and off, is this big button here. Obviously it's already switched on, but all you do is just press and hold that and it switches it on or off. Yeah. That's the return button, but I'll just press that just to light the screen up.
Yeah.
Okay, running across the top. The icon's running across the top. Got a flashing flame icon. That is not gas, that's heating. Okay, so don't think that's gas going. It isn't, it's a heating. Okay. The next one is water. So water heating, it's set at 40 degrees. The next one is what energy you're going to use. So that is a little gas cylinder. And it's got electric strike as well. So it's actually running on both at the moment. Okay, the next one is fan. And I'll show you what the different speeds of the fan are and that one in a second. Okay, you can also see it's flashing between time and the temperature set as well. And this little plug there, that's to show it's got 240 connected. So if that switch is off, that little plug will be off. And if you're trying to connect it to electric, it'll give you a warning triangle there. Same with if there's no gas, it'll give you a warning triangle to say it's there's obviously not connected. Okay, so to set any of the settings we need to when you're starting up, press the big button. Then you've got these icons below the top line now. So this one here with the thermostat flashing, if I click it again, I can now either obviously switch it off if I wanted to, or set it all the way up to 30 degrees if I wanted to. Okay? You see the flash, the flame is not flashing anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just set that. Is it going to? Yeah, it's going to flash now. If I bring it down. So what it is, that will remain flashing until it gets up to heat. Okay. Once it stops flashing, hopefully in a few seconds it'll do that. Yeah. So once it gets up to the temperature, that will stop flashing. Same with the water temperature. That will flash until it gets up to temperature as well. Okay. Next one, your water temperature. Okay, so it's set to 40 degrees at the moment. You can set it 60, or you can set it boost. So if you want it to go a bit more quicker on the water, obviously you can do that. But 60 probably winter setting, 40 summer setting. Okay,
We
so
don't use the shower. It's only for washing up.
yeah. So if you look on the top line as well, it obviously tells you which one it is as well. 40,
Okay.
60 boost. And you can click on. Make sure you click on it. I don't know if I mentioned that on the temperature one. Click on it to
set
confirm it. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Next one is what energy you're going to use. So at the moment it's set on mix 1, which is gas and electric. So you can run it on just gas if you want to. Mix 1, which is gas and electric, which is around about 900 watts and gas. Mix 2, 1800 watts and gas. And you can have electric on its own if you want. So 900 or 1800 watts. You can see the different icons change. Again, the same as the other ones. So you got mix 2, you got the 2 flashes and the cylinder, and just gas on its own. Okay.
Okay.
So is that just for the? Is that
That's heating the whole unit, which heats the air up and heats your water at the same time.
right? So you best
Okay.
leave it as a mix then, really.
Yeah,
or-
in the
or
winter.
not.
In the winter, yeah, I would say.
Right.
Obviously, because especially when you first start up,
Yeah.
it's trying to heat up obviously cold water and cold air. And
Right.
if you just run on electric, it may struggle to get up to the temperature you want it
Right.
at. So both running at the same time probably the best one, especially in the winter. In the summer, you might probably just run it off the electric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, the next one is fan. Okay, you've got an eco, which is obviously the low fan, especially if you're running off grid on no electric.
Yeah.
Then you've got high as well, and it has got a boost setting, but it won't allow at the moment go to boost setting because it's warm in here.
Right.
Okay, so if it was really cold, it will allow the fan to go to boost.
Right.
Okay, the fan won't start up straight away. Okay, because what it needs to do is heat the unit up first before the fan will start to kick up. Obviously, it all depends on the temperature as well. Okay, it's just gone back to the main screen again. Obviously, after a few seconds, it does that. You can change the temperature from this position as well by just turning that. Okay, if I do that now, the fan should start to. We've got the flame starting to flash now because obviously we're not up to heat. You may hear the fan kicking in soon. Okay, that's it. You see, hear it coming up now. Obviously,
yeah.
so when it wants to boost the heat up, obviously someone like me's left the door wide open and the cold air coming in. Obviously, it will then the fan will come on then to boost the heat up into the room. Okay.
Yeah.
Further on, we have got obviously to set the clock is that one there.
Right.
This one here is a timer. If I click on that one, obviously you can give an option of obviously what time you want the heating and water to come on. End time. Okay, if you want the heating on, so obviously it's off at the moment, you can obviously put the heating to come on. The water to come on, whatever temperature you want it to come on. What energy you're going to use. What fan setting you want it, so obviously I can put that on to set that to boost because obviously it doesn't realise how warm or cold it is at the moment. So I'll say I'll set that to boost, and then the last one is off or on. So that's the timer on now. You see the icon there flashing in the corner.
Yeah.
Say the timer's set. To switch the timer off, all you do is make sure you're on that icon again. Click on it, and it just says off or on.
Okay.
And then that shuts it off, and obviously your timer's gone there.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And your further settings on the index, so you've got the brightness of your screen, language, if you want to talk French or German to it, reset, so if it's had a fault or you want to get it back to factory setting, you can click it on that. Then offset, obviously the heating runs off the thermostat. If it already thinks it's about 30 degrees, it's not going to allow the heating to come on.
Yeah.
So you're going to need to, it's like calibrate it to allow the heating to come on. Okay?
Yeah.
Okie doke.
I'll just bring that temperature down there. Okay, happy with that? You can set that up. when you're going out with it.
Well, we're staying tonight.
Oh, you're stopping tonight? All right, so you can have a good play with that. That's the on-off button there.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just press and hold that, switches it on or off. It's on electric. If you want it on gas, just press the button there.
Right.
It will automatically light. It will let you know if it doesn't light. Okay, I'll just put it on battery now. That's the warning you will get if the gas doesn't light.
Right.
You'll get that warning.
Okay.
It'll do the same with electric. If the electric's not connected,
Yeah.
obviously the battery's not connected as it's the vehicle electric's not
Okay.
your leisure battery. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The leisure battery. The leisure battery. The vehicle. It's obviously when you're travelling will not cool the fridge down. It will just maintain the temperature it's at.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So if you're going to travel, I don't know if you've got it in storage or you've got it at home where you can connect it up to electric or gas, whatever, before you travel. Especially if you're going down to Devon on a summer day.
Yeah.
And you want to travel with food in there.
Yeah.
Cool it down, say 24 hours before, so it's cool, and then just before you travel, put it onto battery, and then as soon as you start the engine, it will automatically,
Keep it a bit.
Right. Okay.
it'll hold it at that.
Yeah.
Just going back to the gas, which I just skipped over. If it has failed, obviously, main reason, just check. Obviously, you've got gas. You've got your gas turned on. Or most people who tend to use it on electric.
Yeah, we do.
Don't tend to use it on gas.
Yeah, we
So
do. We don't use gas unless we
no.
really have to.
Every now, obviously, because you already paid
Pay
for
for
electric.
it, yeah.
So, but every now and again, do fire it up on gas. Because
Right.
the longer you leave it, it will make it more difficult to light on gas.
Okay.
Okay. So if it does fail, and when you're trying to light it, obviously just check the gas, whatever. Fire your cooker up. Just make
Yeah.
sure you've got gas running.
Yeah.
Press that hazard button there. That will reattempt to light it.
Okay.
May take 2 or 3 attempts if you haven't
Okay.
lit it for a while. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
This side of it is your temperature range. Okay. All five lit up. That's the coldest fridge you're going to be.
Right.
Okay. So if you're getting frozen button covering out, you might want to put it a bit lower.
Right. Okay.
2 or 3 is probably about right. It all depends on obviously the temperature outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's no problem.
Okay. To open it, just push the button down. Inside, you've got a little catch here. So to pull that out, just push it against the side wall and pull towards you. Okay. What that does is, for when you're in storage, it allows the door to remain open.
I don't have to stick a tea towel in it. Yay!
I've heard a lot of people, tea towels, oven gloves. Even someone said a beer bottle, but
No, I haven't done that.
no, I haven't done that either. But when you want to use the fridge, make sure that is fully back.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it
Will
will
be shut.
will stop it from sealing. You obviously won't cool it properly.
Okay.
Okay. So
Yeah.
just press that. That switches off.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
After that,
Good. Good.
good plating.
No.
So if it drops on anything like that, it's going to be very expensive and quite easily damaged. To start it, you've got a quick start button. Goes up in minute increments and starts automatically. To do it in seconds, obviously just turning that doesn't obviously change your timer. Press the microwave button once, that does the energy of 100%, 80%, whatever.
Yeah.
Press the microwave button again, and then it does the seconds. Okay? And you just
Right.
press start, where it goes.
Okay.
And don't ask me why they've put it that way around, but that's how you do. So you have to press microwave twice before you can get this.
Turn that.
Yeah.
It's a bit like the one at home, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, you have to press the power thing, and then you
Yeah,
can reduce
yeah,
the power
that's
before you put the minutes in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After that, good. Inside here, yeah, luckily they've hidden it there. Is your connected to. Okay.
Yeah.
You see that? You don't need to turn them on or off.
No.
Okay, the main one is obviously on top of your gas cylinder. The reason why I show you them is if it obviously comes in for service and they're testing individual appliances, they may switch them off and forget to switch them back on again. So if you're trying to light the cooker, just check down there that it hasn't, they haven't left them switched off.
Okay.
You've got your training board and shopping board storage there as well.